Hey everybody, and welcome to another awesome video. And today we'll be looking at something even I've never seen before, and I just found out about recently. Is that person otherwise known as Su-Metal in BABYMETAL, whose full name is Suzuka. She actually was involved in other projects besides BABYMETAL before BABYMETAL was a thing. At least 2 to 3 groups or so she was involved in next before BABYMETAL, and one of them a little bit during, but mostly before BABYMETAL. But yeah, I think this is her first group she was in, called Cotton Girls. And this is one of their singles, tracks, whatever, called Over the Future. And again, I just found out about it recently. I had no idea about this group beforehand, so yeah, it's going to be interesting for both of us. So let's just jump right into it. So for some context here, this was a group she only joined for like a year, 2008, 2009, and if you've ever seen Japanese music from this era, you would realize this actually fits in perfectly with that time period of early 2000s J-pop music. So yeah, so this, even though crazy, it definitely fits in with the whole style of music for back then. So yeah, that's how far back this goes. I'm not even sure what is this supposed to be futuristic. But then again, I also realized, yeah, there's a lot of low budget Japanese J-pop videos from this era. But then again, Perfume had, yeah, I think Perfume had definitely had at least 1 or 2 low budget ones, including that one with polar bear. No, seriously, it was a guy dressed in a polar bear costume, and yeah, that whole thing was just wild. Anyways, this is craziness and educational at the same time, of a reminder of early 2000s J-pop. Yeah. All being obviously Photoshop. Let's take a look at that. effect here. Yeah, definitely. See, the part where it's coping it, he has what's called, so you definitely won't make it too obvious, but in this case, I think the video budget was like so low that they were just like, fuck it. Yeah. Yeah, Z. That's like kind of a Star Trek kind of effect, because back when Star Trek was very first to show back in the 60s, I know this is a weird tangent, but trust me, it comes together. But yeah, they had this glittering effect for the teleportation, because again, when Star Trek started, it was back in the 60s, so they didn't really have CGI to work with, unlike the 80s and 90s. But yeah, so it was like a whole glittering thing that they were like filming and stuff. So yeah, even for Star Trek episode was kind of low budget in that sense. The budget became better as it went on, of course, but at the same time, back then, yeah, definitely low budget with their effects. Same as here, as you can obviously tell. Yeah, in fact, even I can tell it's a photo background. The background. They tried their best with seamless integration, but it's also obvious at the same time. And yeah, I don't know why it's supposed to be serious, but at the same time, to me, it's hilarious now. But sometimes with looking back past things, you kind of just laugh at it. Sometimes, it's one of those instances. Okay, yeah, definitely one thing about foreign music videos from the early 2000s. Even like French rap music videos did this. I remember, I'm sure he had intention behind it, but even MC Solar and like one of his videos from this era had flying shape. I don't know what was up with foreign countries and flying shapes, but I don't know why. There's something with flying shapes. I think this videos. I don't. I mean, there must be some sort of reason behind it. It's just, I'm guessing it's just for aesthetics. I'm just gonna go with that. Like, sure, even our music videos in the US had effects as well, but definitely there was definitely more morphing effects and stuff like that. I don't remember so many like flying shapes. I don't know what is up with countries back then in flying shapes, but they just loved flying shapes for some reason. Japan apparently being no different. This is one interesting video and a reminder that early 2000s was wild and it had good moments and then had moments like still pretty good video, but I'm just saying it had its moments. Okay, that was okay. To be honest, again, I wasn't reading to sound like I was just saying, okay, that was actually great for like the time period and the fact they probably had a pretty low budget to make that. I'll give them. I'll definitely give them that. It's just kind of funny to me because even I realized that some parts of 2000 music videos definitely had they're like what in the world moments pretty much. So yeah, I wanted this is definitely a serious lesson maybe, but on the other end, it comes from an era where some of these elements were definitely very common. So I was just pointing out some elements, so I just didn't mean to do something, but it's actually pretty good, especially for like the time period that it comes from. So, but either way, just great job, great job, great job. So bravo. But anyways, that's for this video. See you guys next one.